number 3. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score. Very uncharacteristic. And even the great ones go through phases like this, like we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now. He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does.
¡Ay, no, que no lo ganó ese güey!
At this point in the game, when the situation is important, these incompletions that you're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps and so.
¡Puta madre! ¡Solito!
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him. Now Allen.
¡Eso! ¡Bam!
He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're going to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice dart picks up the first down and then some. And again, it's Allen. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Going for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Defensively, it's a pretty good chunky yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back. And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got a super big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Working out the shot. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. So much about this game is just understanding situations.
Pero ya no me dejas ir. A la vez. No, Pablo. Ah, sí me lo voy a jugar, ¿eh? ¿La entendí?
It's such a risky play.
Ay, no mames.
You're either the hero or the goat. Here they're going to be the goat. Unfortunate too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. Just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot.
Y otra vez el seco mal.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. It's Barkley on the counter. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
¡Ay, no mames! ¿Ves por qué no me lo deben dejar?
Jahan Dotson, 46 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Necesitamos 4 y anotar touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they
¡Ay, por qué no la
and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Sí, tengo una voz tan castrosa.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Yo por lo menos sí llegué al primer y 10.
Across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
¿Ah?
Allen off the play fake.
Eso.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Allen. He'll get this. It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great position. And out now come the Eagles. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
I know, it's all good.
Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Hurts.
No mames.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No, déjame preparo.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Vamos.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment.
Esa es de tarjeta roja. Hasta declinada para 24 yardas.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Here's Hurts to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they
No,
come
no
empty
estamos
backfield,
igual.
they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a
L3, ¿no?
blitzing situation.
No, estaba el de 4.
Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. Third and long. They'll set up a throw. Out left to Dodson. They'll be gaining.
Es que me estaba enfocando en el...
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them
Ya van a
and
lanzar,
stop
¿no?
right at the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Ve cómo patean bien de la verga, güey,
A
pero...
chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. And here come the Bills. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
No, ¿por qué la soltó, güey? Estaba solito.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Allen. And guys, man.
¡A huevo!
He'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first three quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pick up on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for every execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to play, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now it's second and 10. From midfield, here's Allen.
No mames, ¿por qué la soltó?
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now Allen again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As the two teams talk about their respective sidelines,
¿En la juego?
take a break.
Entonces,
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills drive stalls out on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And not a whole lot of
que no, man.
right there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down, here's the motion. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll give to Barkley out of the gun. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Just 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's 3rd and 7. Over the middle to Smith. The Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's interesting how we label routes. You know, some people might call this a hitch. For me, a hitch is a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, about 1 to 3 yards deep. A lot of people might call this a dig route, going this deep on a 3rd and 7 to pick up the 1st down. Others just call it a stick route. Get to the right point, stick in that spot.
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. That kind of puts the ball on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side of this offense. They've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been an all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want the shutout preserved.
Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Bills getting set to go. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know what they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. And they're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. It already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Josh Allen sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
And the spike comes down with just under 40 ticks left. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Allen, gotta have this one. Now a desperation throw deep to the field. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, often a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
¿Qué correcto? ¿Qué suerte? ¿Qué es correcto? O el Crash. O jugamos otro. Yo digo que jugamos un equipo poderoso, ¿no? Los Broncos dicen que tienen 91. Pero deben ser la cara. ¿O cuál? 90 tienen los Eagles. O ya no sé. ¿No? Ay, no puedo tomar tan. Otra vez, a ver. Lloviendo a la verga, pero bien, güey. Y en el estadio los Bills a la verga. Ay, no le bajó otra vez el puto tiempo. Pásame mi camiseta, Nanta, para que me corte. Ay, esa qué rascón. Oh, qué buena rola. Vamos a transmitir un disco de ellos.